All right, some big news that's coming in right now. A massive setback for Delhi riots accused Tahir Hussain, the AIMIM candidate, to remain in jail for now. The top court has delivered a split verdict. CJI is also to assign a three-judge bench to hear the entire matter. In fact, this is the AIMIM candidate who had sought an interim bail because he wanted to come out and campaign for the Delhi elections. But the top court, of course, now has delivered a split verdict. We'll, of course, see how it pans out. My colleague Harish joins us on the broadcast to get us more details on this. Harish, now the top court, of course, will assign us a three-judge bench to hear this particular matter. But of course, before as well, earlier in the hearing, the top court had very categorically said that such people who sit in jail and win elections should be barred from campaigning or even elections.
Yes, Ashish, in fact, a dramatic turn of events at the end of which the takeaway is that Tahir Hussain will remain in jail because the Supreme Court has delivered a split verdict. The two-judge bench has delivered a split verdict in his petition seeking interim bail for campaigning in the elections. Remember, Ashish, he is a candidate of the AIMIM and he is a Delhi riots accused. So he wanted bail for campaigning. But while Justice Pankaj Mithal dismissed his bail plea, saying that no case is made for interim bail, Justice Ahsanuddin Amanullah granted him bail and asked him to surrender on February 4th, the day the campaign ends for Delhi Assembly elections. So the effect of it is that now the Chief Justice of India will have to constitute a three-judge bench to hear the matter afresh. In the meanwhile, Tahir Hussain will continue to remain in jail. The basic reason why Justice Mithal has denied dismissed his bail plea is that the entire exercise will be the exercise going on in the Supreme Court, he said, is futile and academic because even if the Supreme Court grants him interim bail, he is in jail in connection with two other cases, one in UAPA case, another PMLA case. So this the entire exercise is futile. This is what Justice Pankaj Mithal said, and also said that the charges against him are grave and right to campaign is not a fundamental right, and also if he is allowed to campaign, he will do door-to-door campaign and all the witnesses are residing in his area. There are chances that he might tamper witnesses, tamper evidence and influence witnesses. So on these grounds, while Justice Mithal dismissed his bail application, Justice Ahsanuddin Amanullah said that once he is allowed to be a candidate and parole was granted, he should be allowed to campaign. He should be allowed to campaign and contest elections. Otherwise, it's a violation of his fundamental right. And also the fact that he has already spent 5 years in jail. Trial is progressing at a snail's pace and only 5 witnesses have been examined. So on these grounds, Justice Ahsanuddin Amanullah said that this is a fit case for grant of bail, but the end it's a 1:1 verdict, which means that the matter will go before a three-judge bench. Now the Chief Justice of India will have to constitute a three-judge bench to adjudicate the matter afresh. So which means that Tahir Hussain will, for now, will remain in jail. He had moved the Supreme Court after the Delhi High Court had rejected his interim bail plea and had merely allowed him parole for filing nomination from Mustafabad, and but he wanted, in fact, he wanted an interim bail for campaigning. He drew a parallel with Arvind Kejriwal, who was given interim bail for campaigning by the Supreme Court, but the ASG, Additional Solicitor General S.B. Raju, who appeared for Delhi Police, argued that Kejriwal stood on a much higher pedestal. He was a former chief minister and also he was a chief minister and also president of a national party. But Tahir Hussain is just a former councillor and he had no ground to be given interim bail. So a big setback for Tahir Hussain, that as he will continue to be in jail because the Supreme Court has delivered a split 1:1 verdict, and now the matter will have to be adjudicated afresh by a three-judge bench. Back to you.
Absolutely, Harish. Multiple apprehensions there as far as the top court is concerned, not just on moral grounds, but also the fact that someone like this could actually come out and influence witnesses under the pretext of campaigning. So we'll, of course, see how this turns out as far as the judge bench is concerned. We'll, of course, keep coming back to you for more details on this. But meanwhile, viewers, let's shift our focus to some international updates that's